The dusty winds of Gidan Tudu swept across the village, stirring loose leaves and sending faint echoes of laughter into the air. The settlement, cradled between harsh desert dunes and rugged hills, thrived on its traditions' roots so deep they entwined the hearts of its people. Among the huts made of clay and straw, a lively girl named Nafisa danced barefoot with her siblings. Her smile was bright, her eyes sharper than the thorns of the acacia tree. She spun tales of far-off lands, her voice vibrant and animated. Once upon a time, Nafisa said, her hands waving as if casting a spell, there was a princess who could speak to the stars. She would whisper her wishes, and they would sparkle brighter than the lanterns on Salah night. Her younger brother, Yusuf, giggled and clapped his small hands. "And then what happened, Nafisa?" he asked, eyes wide with wonder. "She made a crown from the light of the stars and wore it proudly." Nafisa laughed, drawing her sister, Amina, into the tale. "You tell the best stories, Nafisa." Amina sighed. It was true. Nafisa's words were like woven silk, smooth and captivating. The other children in the village adored her stories, crowding around her whenever they had the chance. But stories were only meant for children, or so her elders believed. Nafisa's father, Malam Umar, was a stern man with thick brows and a voice that carried authority. Though he loved his children, he believed in tradition. Girls must learn to be strong and endure, he would say. Silence and respect, these are our values. Nafisa's mother, Mama Zara, was gentler but just as firm. A woman of few words, her eyes held kindness yet caution. As the Salah festival approached, the village buzzed with excitement. Women pounded millet and prepared dishes rich with spices, while men gathered to share news and laughter. The children ran barefoot through the fields, their laughter carried away by the cool, dry breeze. On the night of the festival, Gidan Tudu glowed with life. Lanterns swayed between trees, and the scent of roasted lamb and rice mingled with the air. Nafisa twirled with her friends, her colorful asso oak swishing as she moved. "You dance like a bird, Nafisa," one of the girls teased, her voice bubbling with delight. "Then I must be an eagle," Nafisa replied, her joy soaring as high as her spirit. The night stretched on, filled with music and celebration. Nafisa's family gathered around her, their faces softened by smiles and the glow of lantern light. But as the celebration faded and the village drifted to sleep, something dark lingered in the shadows. Nafisa's smile was bright that night, but so were the eyes that watched her. Eyes belonging to a man of influence, respected and feared. Eyes that saw the joy of a young girl and twisted it into something vile.